Hey y'all, hey. What's up, y'all? Welcome, welcome. This is Tamiya Robles. I'm your credit expert. I am the owner of my company, Fix My Credit Now. I'm the host of my podcast, Coast to Coast Credit. I'm NAREB High Desert Chapter President out here in Victorville, California. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? So, as usual, I got to give my thank yous. Thank you guys for listening, following, downloading, subscribing, gifting on TikTok. Okay, like all of the support and love, I greatly appreciate that. The patience, especially when y'all notice I'm not consistent with releasing my episodes twice a week like I say I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna get better at that. Trust me. I made some changes and just rock out with me. But thank you though for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you for tolerating, especially if y'all are listening on my podcast, for me talking so loud into the microphone. Hopefully this episode is a little better. I do project my voice a lot. But when you got an expensive microphone and you're projecting, it can be a lot. So if that bothers people, I'm so very sorry. I am working on it. For those that are listening and following and downloading across the pond, thank you. I keep getting new countries, and that shit is bananas. It's like what? But thank you guys. Thank you for the support. Like I always say, I would not exist without you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so let's get into it. You heard the intro and all of the things. I really feel that this is important. I'm trying to give you guys different perspectives on why your credit is not where you want it to be, where you think it should be. And it's very important to take responsibility and hold yourself accountable for your actions. You know, I'm big on that. You know, I don't like excuses and all of the things. But credit is a reflection of self discipline. Like if you're paying your bills late, mind you, been there, done that. Sometimes I still fall into those lines as well, but I'm a credit person. I can fix it very quickly. But if you're doing things like that and you're maxing out your credit cards and you're ignoring the phone calls when the creditors are trying to reach out to you, you got collections, charge offs, all the things on your credit report, please understand that your credit score is going to reflect that those negative actions. Okay. It's not about perfection and everything, but it is about holding yourself accountable and taking responsibility for your actions. Once you have kind of gone on the wayside, it shows up. It shows up and it's not pretty at all. Um, One of the things that one of the reasons why my credit in the very beginning, before I even became a credit expert, the reason why my credit was so messed up, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know it existed. I didn't know what credit was, but once I did know what credit was, I still made zero effort to do better. So it just simply showed up in my on my credit profile. I'm getting denied for things, simple stuff like dumb gas cards and store credit. That's not really something that's difficult to get. You know what I'm saying? Those of us that have those cards, you know, it's not, you don't have to have an astronomical credit score to get approved for these items. But if you're not getting approved, again, you're not taking accountability for your actions. You're not paying bills on time. If you're paying bills at all, you're probably ducking and dodging people just like I used to do. And sometimes I still do. Okay. I'm just saying. But whatever the case may be, all right, whatever the case may be, don't judge me, judge your mother, all right? But the reality is, our credit score, our credit profile is a reflection of our lack of discipline. Okay, let me just say it, lack of accountability, ignorance, whatever the thing. We could go through all the adjectives, but it's because we are not doing what needs to be done. All right. If we did, we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in right now. Credit repair isn't magic, is you guys have to understand. Sometimes when y'all come to me and you schedule your consultations with me, you're like, yeah, so how many days is this going to take? How many weeks? How soon can I listen? Listen, Linda. All right. I can fix anything and everything on a credit report. I have proven myself over these 7 long years. Okay. Again, I can remove a bankruptcy, multiple bankruptcies at the same time. I can remove child support, collections, charge offs, medical bills, missed payment, all of the things, all of the things. However, don't come to me like, listen, I need you to do this quickly because, again, you get what you give. So if you have not been taking care of your own credit all of these years, please understand it's not going to be an overnight process for it to get fixed. Okay? I can fix things, but I don't work magic. I do hacks and tricks and all of that and all of the things you guys know because I've shared them with you on YouTube. If you want to know all the hacks and tricks, definitely check out my YouTube channel. All right, just type it in the search bar. However, it's not a magical thing, right? It wasn't magic that got your credit fucked up. So why do you think it's going to be magic for me to fix your credit? All right. I need you guys to be realistic when it comes to that. If you have heavy items, like the items I just mentioned, those are deemed heavy items, especially if you have multiple. If you have multiple repossessions, I have a guy I'm working on his credit right now. He literally has 3 repossessions. Okay, that's not easy to remove. I get them off. I'm the queen of repos or removing repos, but your average credit expert, that's not an easy thing to do. Okay. And now that I'm in a position where I can not only remove these items from your credit report, I can also get you cash back for the items that were removed. Yeah. Understand that that's not light work right there. Okay. But if you are continuing, which is another thing, if you're coming to me to fix your credit and you're continuing not to be responsible for your credit, it makes it harder for me to remove the negative items. It's literally like I'm swimming upstream. Okay. So, yes, I'm getting you deletions, but every time I update your credit report and I'm noticing new negatives, new missed payments, more inquiries, you're not going to see the work that I'm putting in. You're not going to see the 5 deletions that I got for you because you're fucking around and messing up on the back end. You get what you give. Period. It's just that simple. So a lot of times when you guys come to me and you're wanting your credit fixed expeditiously, which I get, you have to still play your role and be responsible. I give out free game. Educate yourself on the credit world. Educate yourself on what credit is, how to keep good credit while you're getting your credit fixed. What should you do? What shouldn't you do? Especially if you're not going to ask me, hop on my YouTube channel. I have so many videos that will answer any of the questions that you have: how to pay down credit card debt, how to get rid of student loan debt, how to catch up to student loan payments, bankruptcies, how to fix it, what should I do? Everything, all of the education is right there at your fingertips. Okay. But you have to take the initiative because, again, you get what you give. And if you give some bullshit, your credit report is going to look like some bullshit, period. Even while I'm fixing it. I'm really tired of some of y'all like, yo, you've been working on my credit and it's not going anywhere. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you're still applying for houses. You're applying for cars. You're applying for credit cards and getting denied, rejected, denied. Yeah, that's going to affect your credit report. And then guess what? Not only are you wasting time, money, and resources, you're wasting my motherfucking time. Okay? Because this is something that I could be using this energy to help someone who really wants to be helped and who are really trying to do something in a positive way towards their credit and not just argue back and forth. They're really trying to break generational curses. They're really trying to understand what it means to fix your credit, build your credit, maintain your credit, and not come back to fix my credit now, 850.com, because they got it. All right. They're trying to pour into themselves so it shows back into their credit report. I'm just saying. Now, as far as y'all business people, business credit is the same way. And if you guys are like, okay, I need you to fix my credit because I'm trying to apply for, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of dollars in business credit. I get you. I understand. However, you still have to put forth the effort. To get business credit, you do need to have practically a perfect credit profile. And what I mean by that is you need to have age, anything. I'm saying on average, I say 7 years or more. But the more age you have on your personal credit, because you're going to be a personal guarantor, but the more age you have, the more the banks or the business side are inclined to give you more money, right? It shows that you have a history of responsibility. So you want age, I say you want 10 years or more. I wouldn't even do the 7-year thing. 10 years or more. You got to have high credit limits already on your personal credit. Like, you guys have to put forth effort. And if you're doing this for business credit, you got to pay some bread. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay not a lot of money, but you got to invest in yourself financially to make sure that you're solid on the business side. That's it. Especially if you have a thin credit profile on your personal side, you may have to get some trade lines. You might have to create some primary trade lines. But again, you have to put forth the effort. You can't come to me with a blank credit profile slate talking about I need $1 million in business credit. It's not going to work that way. You don't even have $10,000 in credit on your personal side. You don't even own a home. It's not even shown that you've ever owned a car. Again, what you get, what you pour into yourself, you're going to get back. You get what you give. Okay. Now I'm talking about personal credit and all that because I'm the credit person, but I'm going to tell you, we can get a little personal. We can get a little professional. We can talk outside the credit realm. Business is the same way. If you're inconsistent and you don't want to invest in learning and you don't pour into your company if you own a company, or if you're not pouring into yourself as an employee, when it comes time for them promotions and you're wondering why you ain't getting one, that's why, bro. I'll give you a prime example. I don't know if I think I told y'all about this. If I did, just fast forward. I do have a tendency to repeat my stories, but I'm getting older. I'm a woman of a certain age. Don't judge me, judge your whole entire mother. But anyway, so y'all know I come from a corporate background. So I used to work for multiple workers' comp companies because we kind of would just, if you work for a company, then you go to another company and so on and so forth. But anyway, every company I was getting better. I'm going up, not the professional level per se, but I was getting like titles, right? And it was looking good in my signature. Okay. I'm gaining knowledge and years and experience, but let me tell you something. I will curse you and the customer out if I need to. I don't listen to nobody but myself half the time, right? Like, I was born to be an entrepreneur, but I didn't know that at that time, right? I did good work. I put in hours, but I didn't fall in line, so to speak, right? So when it came time for me to get a promotion, or I would apply for a higher position like assistant manager, management of some sort, or maybe I wanted to work in a special department within workers comp. I wasn't getting approved. Yo, I was applying for positions that I should have gotten, and people, you know how it is when people that come behind you, they get approved, they get promotions, but you don't, and you don't know why. Man, I was tired. I was so tired of getting rejected. I was like, y'all motherfuckers. So I would just leave one company and then go to another company and do it all over again. But guess what? I'm getting the same results over and over again. And what do they say is the definition of insanity? Doing the same shit over and over again and expecting different results, and you don't get them. All right. So was I insane? Yeah. And what drove me to insanity, which was only myself, but what was driving me was the fact that I felt I deserved better, but I wasn't trying to put in the work for real, for real. I wasn't trying to sit down and analyze myself as an employee, saying, okay, what can I do better? How can I'm already knowledgeable in my craft, but I'm not being seen not only by my peers, but by my superiors. And they're telling me I'm doing good, but they're not rewarding me by a promotion or said title or recommending me to a higher department. What is it about me? Well, again, like the title says, you get what you give. If you give some bullshit, you're going to get back some bullshit. And that was it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can admit it because, that's where I was at the time. And unfortunately, I had no intentions on doing better. That I'm just defiant. Some of y'all know I'm just a rebel without a cause. Sometimes I could be a rebel with a cause, but for most cases, I'm a rebel without a cause. I don't need much to set me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And just be pissed, and it's everybody else's fault but mine. I've gotten better. I'm working on myself. I'm forever a work in progress, people, and you guys are too. We could take this and blend it and merge it into professional relationships. Same shit. You get what you give. Word to my mom. All right. You can't expect loyalty, effort, consistency if you're not giving it. Right? Like, come on. We already know people be cheating. Okay. I do know how to speak proper English. People be cheating. And then they're mad that their mate is also cheating because they saw that you were cheating. Like, you get what you give, bruh. If you want to be out here in these streets, I'm going to be out here in these streets. If you want this to be a happy, healthy, peaceful relationship, you have to put in the effort. You have to be consistent. You have to pour into your loved one just like you want to be poured into. Am I right? All right, then. All right. So you're like, Smile, you're talking about this personal stuff and business stuff. What does this have to do with credit? All of it has to do with credit. Okay. All of this has to do with credit because they're intertwined. Think about it. Your personal credit is a reflection of how you are personally. It really is. You're dealing with personal issues, it actually reflects on your credit report. For example, people that are getting divorced, people that are co-signing for their children because they love them, that's personal. That's not business, that's personal. And if things aren't run properly or done well, guess what? It shows up on your credit report. And how do I know this? Because you guys continue to schedule consultations with me. Thank you. Appreciate it. And even though it's a 30-minute consultation, what do y'all do? Talk to me for about an hour plus about what your dumbass kid did when you told them to pay this and they didn't do it, and your name is tied into it, or you just got married and your husband's cheating, so you want to prepare yourself to leave and you got to do yeah. Your personal life is affecting your personal credit. Surprise, right? And don't get me started with business, because you can't have a successful business credit profile if your personal credit profile is fucked up and also neglected and not being nurtured, and you're not being consistent with that. It coincides, people. It coincides. Now, also, I need to get on my clients. I love y'all. Je love ya. You're beautiful and amazing. Thank you. Appreciate the love and support. I appreciate your business. I do, Lord knows I love y'all. Problem is, some of you guys feel that you can just pay me and bounce, which is great. I love that. The less communication, the better, because I don't like being micromanaged and people breathing down my neck and all of the things. However, it is still a partnership to some degree. All right. I still need information from you guys a lot of the times. And when you don't send me updates on what's being mailed to your home, or if you're not, responding to my text messages and emails and phone calls, which I don't do often, only as needed, it slows down the process of you getting your credit repaired. Okay. Y'all want these results, but when I'm saying I need shit, you don't send it. You get what you give out of the situation. So if you don't give me much, I can't do much. Okay. If you give me all of the things, I can work with it. I can hop on it. I can work on the weekends, holidays, blah, blah, blah. Type this, type that, send the letters out. Boom. We're good. But if you're dragging your feet, please do not expect fast results because you're bullshitting. If you're bullshitting, it slows down the process, period, point blank. And then months later, you're like, oh, yeah, I just want to check and see what the status is of my credit. There is no fucking status. You didn't give me shit. Well, why didn't you tell me? I did tell you. I texted you, I emailed you, I called you. It's not my fault you turn your phone off. It's not my fault you don't check your emails. Check your motherfucking emails. If you're doing business and you're trying to get something important done so you can get a house, bro, check your motherfucking emails. Turn your phone on. Well, I work third shift. I don't give a shit what you work. Okay? What is the rule of thumb in business? I think, what is it? Emails you respond in 24 hours, voicemails you have to what? 48 hours to respond, something like that. Something like that. Either way, I'm not saying, all right, you have to instantly respond to me, but motherfucker, respond at least respectfully in, like, I don't know, 24 to 48 hours. Something, say something. Are you dead or alive? I literally have a client right now that was referred over to me by a real estate agent so this guy could get a home, right? I talked to the boy one time. He paid me with no problem, but that's all he did. And this was literally 2 months ago. He didn't give me the information I needed to start his credit repair, like his logins, his ID, none of that or whatever. I've been calling this man, texting, emailing, no response. I like it. I'm a Capricorn and I worry before I get angry. So if I don't hear from you, I'm worried. Like, is this person on the side of the road somewhere? Like, is he alive? Did somebody kidnap him? Did the man come get him? You know what I'm saying? All of the things, because I got some of them type clients too. Okay. We don't judge here. So I'm like, ooh, that's weird. Because why would somebody pay you and then bounce? Right. So I reached out to my referral partner that sent him over, and I'm telling him the situation, like, can you reach out to him? He's like, well, you know what? I haven't heard from him either. Let me check him out. We haven't heard from him, bro. We haven't heard from him. I promise you, if this man is alive, okay, God willing, if this man is alive, right? I promise you, he's going to hit me up months later, like, so what's up with my credit? Nigga, I don't know. What's up with you? You know what I'm saying? You get what you give. If you give nothing, you get nothing. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. I love y'all clients. I really do. But help me help you. Let's work together, people. Let's work together in unison. All right. I want it to be fast for you. I want things to be productive, and so you go ahead and get that crib and all. I want that for you. I am going to be your number one supporter. Trust and believe when you deal with me. But if you can't get into a better mindset, you're going to have problems. Not me. You are going to have problems. Okay. Just understand it takes time for those that are trying to rush, especially if you got a lot of heavy items on your credit report. You got evictions, you got bankruptcies, and I don't know what's going on in this world, but I'm starting to see multiple bankruptcies now. Usually I just see one, or it might be on one credit report, or it might be under like two. Now I'm seeing like two bankruptcies reporting across all three credit reporting agencies. Ciao. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta do better for yourselves. Okay, I'm gonna fix it. Educate yourself, but don't come to me with that toxic energy, like, yeah, how long is it going to take for you to get this business? Listen, okay? You fucked your shit up over time. At least give me some time, all right? Bare minimum 60, 90 days. Bare minimum. Calm down. But anyway, listen, Linda. I'm not here to bash you guys, make y'all feel like trash. I just need you to understand that you got to figure out where your priorities lie. Okay. It shows up in your habits, and you have to be ready, not just to fix your credit, you need to be ready to change your habit, because I can fix your credit every day, all day. Okay. And I can send you back to your whoever referred you over to me. I get that. But here's the thing, you're going to come back if you don't take the time out to learn and educate yourself on how to maintain good credit. Then you're kind of just like, I know you guys don't like paying me, and you guys like ducking me, and you guys like, y'all all like free stuff. You expect your credit to be fixed for free. Listen, if you don't like paying me and all the things, fix your credit, keep it fixed, don't come back. Educate yourself, learn how to maintain good credit. Okay. Follow my free classes that I have online. Hit me up. Be like, Tamiya, I need some advice to keep this going and maintain. What should I do? I don't hear y'all hit me up. Y'all be like, ooh, boom, Tamiya fix my credit. Boom, let me get a house. I got a house. Great. Boom, let me get the credit cards. Boom, fuck that shit up. And then some of y'all are too ashamed to come back. I got this one client, she ain't ashamed. This bitch has been with me for quite some time. Okay, I fix it, she leaves, she comes back, I fix it, leaves, come back. Child, she ain't trying to do nothing but have Tamiya fix her credit, and I'm okay with that. And yes, I called her a bitch because me and her are cool. It's all right. Grow up. Okay, anyway, let's talk about some solutions. All right, I don't like to just have problems and discuss problems. I like to discuss solutions. So here's the truth. You have to be more in control. Okay. You have to have some sort of self-discipline. You have to be educated. You have to be consistent. I'm not saying you have to be your own credit guru. I'm not saying that, but at least educate yourself enough to know that if I do this, this is what's going to happen. If I don't take care of my credit, then I'm going to be denied for things. I'm not going to be approved for things. If I pay my bills early, if I pay on time, what the difference is and how it's going to reflect on my credit report. If I need to pay down my credit cards, how to properly do it. It's not difficult, especially once you guys learn it. It's not difficult. You know what? Since I got classes going on, maybe I should just do classes for people that just want to learn how to maintain credit or just understand what their credit is. Maybe I'll just do that for free, y'all, because we're coming up on the holidays. Some of y'all gonna be taking off. Some of y'all gonna have some time to just figure it out. Like, let's stop going into the new years, right, fucked up and doing the same habits. Like, let's chill on that. All right. But get educated, you guys. Go to fixmycreditnow850.com. You can see all of my videos. They update when I add new videos and podcasts and things like that. You can go to my YouTube channel. You can put Tamiya Robles. You can put FMCN850.com. Whatever the case may be, you'll find me out. I'm out in these streets heavy. You can even just hit me up and be like, hey, Tamiya, I need some quick advice. Nothing longer than 30 minutes, though, okay? Anywho. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you again for all the love and support. I'm not going to burn a hole in y'all ear, okay? I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate you guys so much. Be sure to continue to like, share, subscribe, follow, download, schedule consultation, all of the things. You guys get ready for the holidays. I'm going to talk about that as well. But in the meantime, I wish you guys the best of luck on your credit repair journey. I will talk to y'all